الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم إنا أنزلناه قرآنا عربيا لعلكم تعقلون رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي آمين يا رب العالمين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh everybody. Assalamu alaikum Ahmed and Maryam. As we go, that's okay. You don't have to know tajweed. We can improve on that as we go. But you're going to have to, one thing you have to do if you are in this class is you have to read 2 pages of Quran, whether you understand them or not, every single day to keep getting better at reading in flow. Okay? And even if your tajweed is not perfect, you guys online, even if your tajweed is not perfect, you just got to do it. You just got to read 2 pages every single day out loud, not silent reading. No. You're going to struggle and sound things out. And the best thing you can do is read it, listen to a reciter that you like, preferably someone slow reciting so that you can hear all the sounds, coming out and you can sync your voice with theirs. Meaning they sound beautiful, you sound hideous, but you guys are in chorus together, right? Talked enough about Arabic and the 3 kinds of Arabic, but now we're going to start learning Arabic itself, okay? So the thing about the one last introductory comment is that for these 10 days, what we're going to be learning is grammar. Grammar. Now people say, grammar is boring. Just teach me vocabulary. Teach me the words in Arabic. What does this word mean? What does that word mean? What's the word for book? Like you said, what's the word for Fahrenheit, Ustad? Okay. Well, you'd be happy to know Fahrenheit is not in the Quran, so we don't have to worry about it. Okay. The reason grammar is important, I'll give you an example of what grammar is. Think of all these books, right? Each of these books, think of them like they're a word. Each book is just one word, which means this is the vocabulary, right? But the way the vocabulary can only get organized is if the books are properly placed inside the shelf. Otherwise, it would be a huge mess, right? So the way to put vocabulary in a proper, organized way, and so that it makes sense, like if I was looking for a certain book and I didn't know where to go, and there were all this giant pile with half of them open on a mountain, I wouldn't be able to get to what I need to get to, right? But you remember we had a few books here on the table, and I said, hey, we got to put them back, and we could look them up by title or color and, place them back. Well, that's what grammar is. Grammar says, language is, it's not just a bunch of words. It's how do you put words together properly, right? So it's not just, I know this word, and I know this word, 3 words. I also know how Allah put them together. Like, why did he put these 3 words together? How did he put these 3 words together? What if you rearrange them? Would something change? When you guys are building something with Legos or something like that, you want a certain color for the feet of the robot you're building, or the legs or whatever else, right? And you pick the right parts to put together. You don't just randomly stick things together. That's what grammar is. Getting sleepy. It's okay. Astaghfirullah. Okay. Now, grammar. When you want to start learning grammar, you learn that there are 3 kinds of words in Arabic. Wait, there were 3 kinds of Arabic, right? This is not 3 kinds of Arabic. Now we're inside which Arabic?
The words.
Ancient. Excellent. So hold on. I want to do this. Gotta pick a color.
Pick like a dark color.
Okay. How many kinds of Arabic were there?
3.
What were they?
Street. This one's modern day.
This one. It was like inside it's like a small box, and it's like the subtext.
A box in a box.
Subset.
Subset of like the ancient Arabic.
But what is it itself?
It's like
it's how proper Arabic is spoken nowadays.
Nowadays, yeah.
Proper Arabic nowadays. Okay. So I'll just write proper.
My name is hard to remember.
Beautiful handwriting.
I already forgot.
And then what's the last one?
Ancient Arabic.
You forgot what?
How do you say the name again?
Okay. Fusha.
Fusha.
Yeah, Fusha.
Fusha. Box inside of a box. Inside of a
happy.
box.
With a beard.
With some hair.
And a mustache. Okay. 3 kinds of words in Arabic.
3 kinds of words.
They're called ism, fi'il, and harf. Okay, so let me write that up. You don't have to write this in Arabic. Folks watching online, you don't have to write this down. Just watch. Ism, fi'il, and harf. Okay, I'm going to maximize the screen so you guys can see the screen better. Actually, no need for now because I'm not writing too much. Say this for me.
اسم فعل حرف.
So that's
Haraf.
not haraf, no.
You said haraf.
Oh,
We
sorry.
called you out. Harf.
حرف. Oh,
Okay.
حرف.
Online folks, say it out loud. Ism
اسم
fi'l harf.
حرف.
Ism,
اسم فعل.
not isim. Ism.
اسم
Good.
Ism.
Fi'l.
فعل.
Fi'l.
فعل.
Fi'l.
فعل.
Yes. Don't fi'l. Fi'l.
فعل.
Harf.
حرف.
Good. So I open up I mean, you can't see this, it's pretty distant from you, but there's lots of words on here,
Yeah.
right? If I point at any word, any word,
Mhm.
it has to be either an ism
فعل.
or fi'l or
حرف.
harf. It's one of them. There's no fourth. So the whole page is full of only isms and fi'ls and
حرف.
harfs. You got it?
Mhm.
Okay. That's why we say there are only how many kinds of words in Arabic?
Three.
Three. So if you see any word in the Quran,
Is it
it's
اسم
got to be an ism or a fi'l or a
حرف.
harf. Okay. There's no other kind of word because the hardest one is ism.
Mm.
The second hardest one is fi'l,
Mm.
and the easiest one is
Harf.
harf. And since I like you a little bit, I'm going to say harf first. Define harf first.
Okay.
Okay. A harf is defined as a word that is nonsense.
Unless with another word.
Good. You remember some things.
It's written right there.
Oh God. Unless followed by another word. Okay. Let's think about that for a moment. Okay. A word that is nonsense unless followed by another word. Okay. Let's think of the word in. If I said, he says, "Hey Ustad, what you doing?" And I say, "In."
That doesn't make sense.
Or if you said, "Hey Ustad, where are you?" And I was like, "At."
Doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense. I have to say, "At the park,
At the park.
at the airport, at work, at the masjid."
Mm.
If I say "at" by itself, it makes no sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I say "in" by itself, it makes
No sense.
no sense. Now, how many kinds of words are there in Arabic? I forgot.
Three.
What are they?
اسم
Ism,
فعل
fi'l, and harf.
حرف.
Turn the page. You can see the answer. Shoot. Yeah, don't look, don't read. Close the binder.
Okay.
The internet doesn't have a binder yet.
No cheating.
So, how many kinds of words?
اسم
Ism,
فعل
fi'l, and harf.
حرف.
Good. Okay. Which one am I talking about right now?
حرف.
Good. What example did I give you?
In.
In.
What else?
At.
At.
Uh-huh.
Where? Where?
No,
No.
where's not a where makes sense.
Oh.
In at.
If I say where by itself, it can make sense. For example, if you say, hey, there was a car accident, and I say what?
Where?
Where?
Oh, okay.
Did that make sense by itself?
Yeah.
it did.
Totally. It did. So where is not a harf? Well, if I said of,
Hey,
That
guess
doesn't make
what?
sense.
Of.
Or is it?
It doesn't make sense.
doesn't
Yeah.
make sense. Harf, in English, they call them prepositions.
Oh yeah.
That's the English word. What's the
Oh,
English word for
okay.
harf?
Preposition.
You have to remember this now. I'm teaching you Arabic, but I'm teaching you how to connect Arabic and English too,
Okay.
right? So it's important for you to know some of these words. So when a word doesn't make sense unless something else comes after it,
Mhm.
the English word for that usually is what? Prepositions. But we're not going to use prepositions. We're going to use what?
Harf.
حرف.
We're going to use harf, because when we learn more Arabic, we'll see that harf are more than just prepositions. Sometimes they're more than that too. Okay. So what's the definition of a harf?
A word that does not make sense
Sense
by itself.
itself.
You have to add another
Another
word.
word.
to make
Good.
sense.
Street, Fushain, ancient, street, ancient, proper, street. Man, you reverse the order. That's like almost haram, but okay, that's fine. That's pretty epic.
Imagine being that person.
You know, when you couldn't remember it, I said it's like pink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just did. Okay. Anyway. Okay. So harf is a word that makes no sense unless another word comes
With it.
after it.
With
That
the
means
word
we only have two more definitions left.
there.
What are the
Ism
two other
and-
definitions?
Ism and fi'l.
Good. Let's talk about which one. We're moving up the ladder.
Fi'l.
Ism.
Well,
Oh,
Fi'l.
we're at the bottom of the ladder,
yeah.
so we should talk about what?
Fi'l.
Fi'l.
Yeah.
In English, I'll start there. In English, they call them verbs.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we don't care. We know that they call them verbs, but fi'l is more complicated than verbs So we're not going to use verbs. We're just going to use the word fi'l.
Fi'l.
And the way we will define it is a word that happens in the past, present, or future.
Future, yeah.
Okay, meaning a word that is stuck in time. A word or actually even said, I say instead of happens, a word stuck in the past, present, or future, a word that is stuck in time. Okay, if I said will teach,
Doesn't make
is
sense.
there a time
No.
will teach? Yeah, there is. Is it in the past, present, or future? Will teach.
Future.
Future. If I said taught,
Oh,
Past.
past. Teaching,
Present.
present. You get it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So some words tell you, oh, this is talking about something that already happened.
Mm.
Some words tell you this is happening right now.
Right now.
If you say I am eating, then eating would become what?
Present.
Present, right? If I said he drives slowly, he drives
Drive.
slowly.
That's present.
Excellent, that's present. If I said he drove slowly,
Past.
past. If I say he will drive slowly,
Future.
Future.
future. So words can be past.
Past.
They call it in English, they call it past tense,
Past.
present tense, future
Tense.
tense, right? So that's fi'l, basically. A word that is stuck in past, present, or
Future.
future. So tell me about this. Is this I'm going to write a few words on the screen. You tell me which ones of them are a fi'l. Okay?
Okay.
That's what you have to do.
Learn.
Apple.
Uh,
Internet. Tell me.
it's not stuck in time.
Tell me apple. Yes or no?
No.
I don't want to know what it is. I want to know if it's a fi'l or not. Nope, it's not. Why not?
Because it's not in it's not in the
stuck
past.
In the past, present, or future.
But it is. I ate an apple yesterday.
Oh.
That's if
So
you
the apple's in my past.
well that's if you like added it. If you added like a word.
When I say I ate an apple, which word is in the
Oh,
past?
Eight.
Ate, not apple.
Yeah.
Apple's it's a timeless word. It doesn't have any time in it.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have any time in it, it can't be
A
Stuck.
fi'l.
a
Or
fi'l. Because to be a fi'l, you have to be stuck in the past, present, or
Time.
future.
Future.
By the way, does the word apple make sense by itself?
Yeah.
Wait, if it makes sense by itself, it can't be a.
Harf.
Have.
So now I know it's not a harf,
Ism.
and it's not a
Fi'l.
fi'l.
Yeah.
So what is it?
It's
It has to be an ism
Oh, okay.
by elimination,
Smart.
right? Super smart. Wrote.
It's the past.
Is it?
No.
Is it?
No,
What?
because no, because
It's the past.
Yeah.
Oh, it
What do you mean it's the
yeah,
past?
Yeah, road.
yes.
Wrote is the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but when I say the word education, something comes to mind,
Mhm.
right? A sensible idea comes to mind. So education has to be a what? An
Ism.
Excellent. Learned.
Learned
Right.
is the past.
The past.
Excellent. So therefore, it is a
Had. Or
harf.
it's
Allahu Akbar.
It's
Fi'l.
fi'l. Fi'l.
Let me tell you why I said that. Allahu Akbar. Because there was this gentleman I knew in a masjid. I shall not name. He was very old. And every time somebody came in, he loved to like make fun of them. And he was so old, like somebody gets so old they don't care anymore. He was one of those he was so funny. And he would just grab you, like squeeze your arm. By the way, your clothes are not ironed. Like he would do that, right? He was the best. I would usually you go to masjid to pray. My intentions were corrupted because I would go to that masjid to pray and also be entertained by
Him.
Uncle Awesome. I called him Uncle Awesome. So Uncle Awesome liked to give the adhan.
Oh, okay.
But because he's old, so nobody's gonna argue if he's gonna give the adhan.
Yeah.
Except how the person who gives the adhan is all the way in the front of the masjid.
Yeah.
He liked to be a little bit further back. And then when he was giving the adhan, he used to look at people and wink at them and stuff. So and he would make the weirdest adhan. So he'd be like Allahu Akbar, like that. So whenever you give me an epic answer, I remember Allahu Akbar. So is learned a harf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
No.
no.
It's an
Thank you.
It's a fi'l.
Okay.
It's a fit, and I keep forgetting the name.
Helps.
Helps is
It's
the.
fi'l.
It's.
Huh?
No.
It doesn't make sense. by
Help
it-
doesn't make sense.
Help. Oh, helps.
No, it does.
Helps doesn't make sense by itself.
Does it?
Helps.
Guess what?
Does an idea come to mind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you're in danger.
Yes.
So that.
The concept of helping comes to mind, right?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So would this
So it
be-
does make sense. But the bigger question is
it-
is it stuck in time?
no.
Really?
Yeah.
So eats, helps, drives, cares, works.
Oh no, this is second time.
It's the present.
So it is stuck in time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's
it's
the
a fit.
present.
Don't make that mistake again then. What made you say that it's not stuck in time? I want to understand. It's okay to make a mistake. I want to see what you were thinking so you don't think like that the next time. So you avoid making a mistake like that. Mistakes are the most valuable thing you will do in this class because mistakes expose how you were thinking.
Okay.
And when we think about our mistakes and we really analyze how come I thought that way, when you correct that, then you'll avoid making 100 other mistakes.
Yeah,
Okay. So I actually personally, as a teacher, get really happy when you make mistakes
Okay.
because it gives me an opportunity to change the way you think. Right. So
Yeah.
tell me why you thought helps is not in time.
Well, I thought it wasn't in time because I didn't look at the S. I just thought help, like, you know.
Oh, you didn't pay attention. Okay. What about you? What's your thought?
The S kind of like threw me off.
The S threw you off.
Yeah.
What did S make you think?
Um.
Like you couldn't put it in a sentence or something?
Yeah.
No.
It's stuck.
Prove to me that it's stuck in the present.
Like, let's say quickly. I'm moving slowly. You say quickly.
But you said I am moving. What if I said yesterday I moved quickly?
Oh, then
Now I put it in the past.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I will move quickly. Now I put it in the future.
So this. would
So it's not stuck in the past or present or future because I can put it anywhere.
be- oh, so
Okay.
if you can't put it anywhere,
If you can't limit it to the past or present
Or
or
future.
future, then it cannot be a
fit.
fi'l. Okay?
Okay.
And the word quickly does make sense,
Yeah.
which means it also cannot be a,
Harf.
which
So
means
the
it has to
ism.
be a
Ism.
ism.